Hello everybody and welcome back to another part of my Pokemon Scarlet playthrough. We're gonna be wrapping things up. So first off, let's go check out Cassiopeia. What's up? Dr. Clavel? Oh, come on. The name's Clive, remember? Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this low performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Naranja Academy, Mr. Clavel. I already knew that. My disguise was perfect. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Yeah, sure. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity. Big Bo. Me all along. That's impossible. Honest to goodness. You heard Cassiopeia over the phone. That was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using a, one of those high-tech gizmos. So yes, it was very clever. So, now I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. Just Para. Thank you. Yeah, at least I missed. Wonder if my quick fall will pop. Nope. The burn's always annoying. that I would be backed in the corner. Yeah, I don't think you're Cassiopeia. Still not a fan of this design. There we go. You've grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I'm not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no line, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrow should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia is out on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skills. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my result. But it turns out you are strong, so you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it surely is you. As an educator, it seems to me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star, and win. Yes, sir. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time. Pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clawfell. I've come to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? I know, if I could just explain, you see, it's a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, yours is right worse than a Stucky's behind. A Stucky's behind? Remember the big boss asked us to meet them at schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and the faculty at once. I'll be reporting this to chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Goodness gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. Had a feeling. Thanks for coming. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside the school that time, the idea of Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LE as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit. I had to bow the boss, and I had you bow the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I just can't roll over and let you win without pulling up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm ready. Sorry to keep you. Letter of apology, Miss Time and me. Preparations took longer than expected. Are you Clive? Penny, so it was you after. No, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. I bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. I switched out. Maybe those eyes is going to be annoying though. Well, luckily that's attack and not special attack. Excuse me. Can't fault you your Bowskos at all. No wonder the bosses felt your hands. To terrestrialize, shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. And Gigaton Hammer is broken. All over now. Finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of boys in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. We didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, we merely did. Merely did we declare our intentions to bow tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. It was a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the boys made a huge stink about what went down, and they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. Yes, you're right. This stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star, and I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the boys are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, baby. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to take care of some things. Pretty, speak to us. What's thy intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything. Thought I could see this through to the end. Guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. Bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did, and that is why I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. That's the idea of Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star? No, what do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of this situation, Miss Penny. Oh, young lady, there's something I'd very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal my own secret identity. Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I need a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to teachers. After all, much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? I have some big feelings about that wig. Yeah, that's quite enough for that. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. I still don't... why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as a director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I know now this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. So I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Isn't that great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart gay with glee. But I betrayed all of you. Operation Starfall, Director Clavel told us all about it. Or as we heard, you only went through it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we ever checked the team just because someone told us to, after all, in our style. I can't begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. All okay now. Even so. Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Disband has been revoked. However, there's still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of academy equipment, your reckless modification of driving Pokemon powered vehicles. Yeah, go on. Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. As this punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yeah, specifically, I'll be asking you to manage the STC, and that stands for our training centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to be found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw him battling his way through your bases. Bases construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No. Sounds like fun, so I don't see how this thing but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too. It's true. We would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. Alright, tell you about how great we need to have both Team Star and school in our lives. It'd be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? What do you think? Give it your best. No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our new group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it's time to leave. Please stop by my office later if you would. Might as well go see what the rector has to say. Wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? At the STCs, I would like to work them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response, but I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know, the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation. I got a hold of it sort of by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. I see, that is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. Wasn't sure that, I mean, it wasn't all that. I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matters other jurisdiction, I'm afraid. Well, I will have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairman, on how best to proceed. Figured as much. I do apologize, but we'll have to ask you to give us some privacy. Kenny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of school stairs? You know where we first met? I'll be waiting. Six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. So cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the OP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. What happened? Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do volunteer engineering for them. Even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Collector Clavel and that Gita League kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently, I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. Never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. Save Team Star and my friends along with it. No words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. Sure you put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. Great with machines and hacking and stuff. Next time I'll be the one helping you. I'll be seeing you then. Earthfall Strait. Complete. Now it's time to deal with Arvins. I've had them waiting long enough. Seriously? You beat me here? Yeah, well, I thought you beat me here. Yeah, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was a kid. There might be a good reason for calling us here like this. Let's find out. Everyone always says she's some kind of genius, always brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My mom, that is. Let me tell you, as a parent, she's the worst. All she's ever done is work. She's never come home. I don't have a single memory of her ever been playing with me. Her own kid. Boss Stiff's the only one who was there for me. Always. Anyway, it's open now. Go on in. I just want to get this over with. I'm currently at the deepest point of Area Zero, in the great crater of Paldea. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a long time. Asking the two of you to lend a hand to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Sada's glorious research. Final step? There's something we need first, something that can be found within that lab. What we need is the Scarlet book. Wait, do you mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin? This expedites things. Bring the Scarlet book to the deepest depths of Area Zero. I promise that it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I must note, however, that Area Zero is both home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. Seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come if you feel the need. I'll be waiting for you in the deepest part of Area Zero whenever you arrive. Area Zero. That place is bad news. It was down in Area Zero that my Bustiff got wounded in the first place, down in the great crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? We might find our treasure. Treasure, huh? Yeah, I suppose that was the assignment we were given. I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. Yes, I'm going too. Besides, I'd love to give them a piece of my mind. Alright then, outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle to see if we're really ready to head into Area Zero or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. Alright, you ready to battle? Let's do this. Excellent. You ready to go too, right, my Bustiff? Yeah, my Bustiff says he's ready. You're battling with my Bustiff? Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. But my bud here is bursting with energy. You never know, he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone, always whining at me. Wind up battling you and your Pokemon. So long, nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if he always lost to that student council girl, the battle fanatic one. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. We're brand new Arvin and Babostiff, and we're feeling audacious. Or maybe herbaceous? Herbaceous. Let me give you a taste of what we can do. Pokemon that I met during our hunt for the Herba Mystica are all stars, every one of them. Yeah, paralysis is helpful. That was a crit. Can it get parried? Nope. celebrate your full recovery with a glow up. Time to rationalize, my boss dip. Survived on one. That was a crit. Nice work, Diane. And at least it didn't burn. You're so close, my boss tip. So close, but thanks, little buddy. Dang, this is the strength of someone who could take down those time Pokemon, huh? Yeah, much as I hate to admit, I do think we're gonna need some support. Pokemon Area Zero are super strong, and there are all sorts of weird machines there too. I'd say we need at least 2 more people. Someone with champion rank level skills and someone who can deal with crazy tech. That sounds like Penny. Penny? That crazy smart hacky girl who was the big boss behind Team Star? I mean, yeah, she'd be perfect for her job. But when did you go making friends with some shady character like her? Oh well, we've got what we've got to do. Whatever you think could be of help, try getting good with them. Let's see if we can get a team together. Get in touch if we don't make progress. I'll do the same. Path of Legends. Complete. Now to the Pokemon League. I do. I heard it. Where are you? I hear it somewhere, but where? There's one. So this is it. You decided to face the Pokemon League. The final test you must pass to become champion is held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart. I look forward to meeting you again soon. There it is. Are you ready to face the Pokemon League champion assessment? Sure. Thank you for coming today. Please do have a seat. I, Rico, will be your interviewer. Let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. We'll begin with the interview. First things first, let me see how many gym badges you have. Excellent, you have all 8. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Please think carefully, as you may automatically fail the interview depending on the answers. I wrote on my Pokemon. Very good, very good. Please tell me the name of the school. Naranja Academy. That's right. A game to become a champion. Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? And what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? Want to find treasure. See, interesting. Tell me, which of the most difficulty? Bug, grass, electric, water. Psychic. No. This wasn't the problem. The electric wasn't the electric one. That was the problem because it had a Miss Magus with levitate. You see? I think I might have just failed. I think this goes name for maybe assessment is no small feat. You must have a lot of Pokemon to get here. What was the category of Pokemon you chose to be a force partner? A fire crack Pokemon. I would repeat to find me. What do you find treasure? Ah, yes, that's right. Next is the final question. Yes. Good job, kiddo. About wraps up the interview. Let me be the first to congratulate you. You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. I honestly don't know why you bungled it before. But anyway, time to switch gears and get ready for the next segment. The second segment is what we call the Elite Test. And you'll be facing the Elite Four in the Pokemon battles. I guess that's obvious from the name of the test. Anyway, we're the best the league has to offer. You'll be facing 4 in a row. No turning back. This won't be a cakewalk, I promise you. Make sure you're all ready, then go into the room behind me. Now then, let's get this started. Let good old Rika be the first of the Elite Four you take on. I'd say I'll go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast. Finally get the value. I've been looking forward to this. So don't give up too soon. Impressive. You really are something else, kiddo. Let's finish this. Go on, Kaiser. Pick things up a bit. Not bad, kiddo. Talk about unfair. Still though, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. A whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the elite test, but who knows? I'm beginning to think you might be the one for you to do that. Please stay on your Better stay on your toes, though. The second of League 4 stronger than me. You're up next, Squirt. Come on out. Coming. Oh, wow, did you lose, Rika? Yeah, I did. He's no pushover, let me tell you. Only watching from the side. Avenge me if you can. You bet I will. Oh cool, you made it this far, but this is where you say bye-bye, mister. All my Pokemon are super tough. Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They'll be bouncing right off. You'll see. Can't wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come. Don't go on speed. I know it can't take this hit. Well, I have speed. That's surprising. Another 30 coming. Oh, yeah, burn? Oh, I do. Not bad. That light screen's a bit annoying. Current. I'm not scared. My last Pokemon will turn things around. Time to dress up all pretty, Tinky. Okay, took that better than I thought. I wanted to take revenge on you, Rika. Very sure you mean take revenge for me, Squirt. I don't think I did anything wrong by you. I'd say it, but you lost, Poppy. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. It's your turn, Mr. Larry. Good to see you, the Mr. Businessman. Hello there, it's me, Larry. You made it this far. I serve as a member of the Elite Four too, yes. Unfortunately for me. In my gym I use normal types since I feel that they have a lot in common with me. But well, the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with La Primera. Yeah, you use flying types. Anyway, time to get to work. I'll be trying my hand with flying type Pokemon this time. This is gonna hurt. Might as well switch to Clodsire, that way he can do some damage. That teeter dance is always annoying. Please just hit through, goo. Come on, goo. They're even stronger than before. Guess I don't get a break today. The risk of messing up my suit a bit. It's time to get some wind at our backs. I advise you to stay on your toes because I'm about to scare you to the wind. Come on, just tough it out once. A crit? Really? Really? What is up with these people and getting crits so many times? At least Cable should be able to outspeed without the para. Yeah, that took the wind from under our wings. You're a lot stronger than I recall. No wonder La Primera likes you. Now then, I suppose the final member of the Elite Four is next. Your turn, Hassel. Where could he be? Don't think he heard you, Larry. Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you may need to speak up just a little bit more. Asshole. Asshole, you're up next. Hello there. It delights me to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again. I was, of course, absolutely certain you would make it to me eventually. Young sprouts surely do grow with astounding speed. But I never for a moment imagined we would be facing each other so soon. What teachers do is to guide students and aid their growth. But I think I should forget about my role as a teacher for a moment. And wield all my might for the sole purpose of defeating you. I'm Hassel, the Dragon Guard, the final fortress of the Elite Four. Prepare to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. me everything you got. I shall face you with my full strength. Sorry, got water absorbed. Double mode breaker. Only a little more until you pass. Don't let up. Come on, oh great dragon. Take a terror jewel as your crown. No point in letting this drag on. Behold the power to overwhelm everything. Mighty Dragon has been felled. You really did it. Wow. Oh. Wonderful. I'd be so proud of you. Oh, don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. There. Want a hug? Sorry about all this. The old man can get like that sometimes. It's so overwhelming. Guess I've got to do the talking. Anyway, the result of the Elite Four test of the champion assessment is a pass, no doubt about it. Yeah, you're tougher than steel. You did so beautifully. Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessment. This will be your final trial. See your door back there? Our fearless commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond it. Her skills are so amazing, she was able to strong arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You better go and find a mightier champion. Oh, I think you'll be fine, kiddo. You beat me after all. I'll patch up your team on the house, so don't lose, you hear? I really love your Pokemon, so I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Hello, good luck. Even a baby dragon can breathe fire. Yes, you got over your subs. You can do this. We all know you can. Now go. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory. Not just yet. Might as well put my tank in the front. Welcome. Gives me great joy that you managed to make it all the way here, all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. Final test is a battle against me, the top champion. To pass, all you need to do is win. Before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the league chairwoman. I am utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Maybe that's why nobody passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But you might be able to manage some. Wonderful. My champion Nemona did. So are you ready for your final test? I want to see the true measure of your talent. I do hope you can defeat me and become champion yourself. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. Supreme Overlord. Might as well go for an axe kick. And I miss straight from it. Great. That's great. First time I use it, I miss. Great, just great. Ugh. think you've won just yet. The light that guides all trainers, Glamora. Go beyond my imagination so easily. Its overwhelming power, such amazing skill. Seems Paldea has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. Congratulations. It's an honor to call you champion. Congratulations, right? I can really say you're good to go. Yeah, you did, Master. Mr. Black! Congratulations. Trying again. Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine brightest. It's now your duty to set an example for all the trainers of Paldea. Allow me to walk you back to the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face waiting for you. I can tell just by looking at you. You did. You became a champion? Yep. I knew all along. I got word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. I'm a champion and now you're a champion. Which means we're truly equals. You and me both champion rank trainers. This is amazing. That you made here, I've got one thing to say. That you and me be the best rivals for life. Sure. Alright, you know what rivals do? Bow their absolute hearts out. Gotta hit you hard with everything this time. You ready? Dude, wait a moment, Champion Amona. What's the matter, Primera? The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for him, Godsire, and the others. Champions must be understanding towards their opponents. Yeah, right. You're getting overexcited again. Sorry. Must ask, is this roadside really the saying you want for the first battle is true equals and rivals? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle courts? Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place with special meaning for the two of you, perhaps. Special meaning. Anywhere leap to mind? Essagosa? Oh, good call. Place we set out on our journey. That reminds me. Remember back when Director Calvo explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go in search of our own treasure? I know what treasure I got. Out of all this, I found a true rival. Someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Anyway, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the battle court in Messagoza Central Plaza. See you there. Like you two share is palpable. Even a bit enviable, to be honest. I'm known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her NBA assessment, Champion Mullen didn't reveal her full might. And you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding anything back. I know I heard a gimmick once going to drive me nuts if I can't find it. I heard it again. There it is. Might as well check. Yep. He's on the roof. Before I start on the mobile, I need to use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. I've waited all this time for. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. You like my real hard hits? That feels good to finally let loose. I teach you type matchups and you're using them to put the hurt on me. Ouch. Don't freeze. And that was a crit, too. See that crit? I clenched that through sheer determination to win. Okay. One full restore. Sheesh. Right, and the freeze. That's annoying. Don't freeze. Thank you. Scarlet, which 0-1. Yeah, missed out on this. Missed out on the champion battle. Time for you to help out in here. Oh, down to this, my last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. Scissors. I'm blazing bright, my greatest treasure. Complete. Yo, Arvin here. Whoa, down boy. Don't jump like that. Seems like hearing your voice has old my bust if you're all worked up. But that's not why I called you. Nearly forgot. Remember what we talked about before? About going to Area Zero? Yep. Of course you do. You little know-it-all got a mind like a steel trap, eh? All the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has been really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to scare 2 allies who want to go to Area Zero with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now, I'll just gotta get that. First step, we'll be gathering at Area Zero. I'll be ready and waiting at the Zero Gate. I'll send you a location on your phone too. Don't leave me hanging forever. Before I continue, I need a refill on my water. Okay, I'm back. Oh, to Area Zero. There we go. Yeah, it just knocked out a Zorua. Hey, over here. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. And speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Koraidon was born or something like that. Maybe I'll be happy that I'd finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. Way home. Oh, kind of dark in here. Marvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle lost Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. More importantly, why is it so dark? And where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, electricity was up and running, but now... Wow, now the lights are on. Why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. Hacked into the system's controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey, I never got to actually talk. I never actually got to talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. You like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. The rector introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in second when she heard it was to help you. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, and I pay back my debts. You're surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include I'm a boss stiff and cooking. Biometric identification in progress. Hello, I've been expecting you. It seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my mom, probably. That's Professor Sada. Nimona, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your mother about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Mom? Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to the lower levels. Ooh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. You have brought Koridon with you. As always, he never leaves my side. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Koridon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? Oh wait. And wait, did you say Koridon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch with you once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. Can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! That girl, is she like incapable of fear or something? Eh, who knows? Guess we better go too. Ready for the worst? Let's go. Good. That's all we need to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. What's wrong? Chose to go back into its ball? Probably just hungry or something. Wait a second, where's the student council girl? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this. Area 0 is amazing. Come on already. Guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs are all within normal range. It appears you are able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That's good. And concerns you might fail given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. You were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area 0. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. do so as make your way down. Hope you succeed. Let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area 0. Very dramatic. This is the inside of the Great Crater of Pandaria. Area 0 feels different from seeing it in our textbooks. It's so intense. Normally we'd be able to get in here to see it for ourselves. Wait, where'd Koraidon go? Seems like it got spooked by some. It's hiding its ball. That's not good. Can we get back up to the surface without it? Should be alright. Last time I was here, I got a flying taxis out of the crater. They always come through. Got a real sob story. Why didn't you just call the professor if she's down here? Don't get a log or something? Not your business, Pipsqueak. Jeez, no need to bite my head off. Why are you getting all huffy anyway? Okay, come on you two. This is an adventure. Let's have a good time. Oh boy. Get over here. There we go. The more scars they have, the more respect these brave soldiers of the sky get from their peers. Okay, how'd you wind up friends with him anyway? I guess he really came through for me when I needed him. Everything was going off the rails. School was a mess, and my friendships, well, ditto. It was a big help getting all of that sorted out. So we helped you out too while I was taking all the gyms? That's awesome. What about you then? You know, our classmates, neighbors back home too. Plus he said I said he should aim for champion, so now I've got a champ. That's wild. Hold it right there, you two. Think you've got cool friendship origin stories with them? They're nothing compared to what him and we went through. Our friendship's not. Come on! I was just reading. I didn't want to run into you. Ugh. Thank you. Yeesh. Nobody asked you. Stop trying to flex on us. Guess we're all in the buds with him club. Oh, come on. This is why I really kind of hoped we had repelled or something. Something to do. Stop us from running into these things. Come on, triple jiggle and nothing. Ugh, hate when that happens. There's the triple jiggle and still breaks out. There we go. Well, I bet that's what we're looking for. This must be one of the buildings Professor was talking about. Yeah, what were they called again? Radish rations? Oh, brother. Research stations. Well, I was close. Oh, you have such great memory, Penny. That's great, is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. What the heck is that? That's a Pokemon lab Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, let's take it on together. It goes down. Will there gonna be a lot of more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was some? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Wow, are these ancient ruins? Not really. They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. That facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for the host surviving Area Zero. Surveying, not surviving. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. If you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. You're the professor. Better press it. Lock disabled. 3 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. I almost never saw my mom in my whole life. Oh, is it time for the backstory review? Penny, shush. Always busy with work. Hardly ever came home. Cook for myself, clean for myself. My boss was the only one I had. So yeah, I don't really know her all that well, even if she is my mom. Tried not to think too much about it. Tried to be proud that she was this famous genius. But the truth is, I won't just had a mom who was there, even if she wasn't anything great. I haven't seen her for ages, unless you count seeing her on the news or whatever. Used to get emails sometimes, but even those stopped a couple of years ago. There she appeared out of the blue. Some family, huh? Oh, but we're not here to judge anything. I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that before. Nah, I was still giving you a hard time. Sorry, Penny. My name's Penny. No, you're actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. Don't call me a pipsqueak, you big galunk. That's a spirit, you two. There we go. There we go. Carbonite acquired. Carbonite can serve as a taxi service because of its natural predator. Probably take a ton. Last time I came to the Great Clear, I was trying to go see my mom. Got about this far before I got attacked by some kind of creature I'd never seen before. Really? What kind of Pokemon was it? Wasn't even like Pokemon, more like this crazy violent rampaging sort of thing. Sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little more, I don't know, rampagey than average? Yeah, I'm sure it was like a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt my boss real bad, so it's not like I'd just forget. I don't even want to run into that awful thing again. It was that strong, huh? I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're really tactless sometimes, Demona. You know that? Second research station. About time. Ooh, let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey, look, a Jigglypuff. Nope, that's no Jigglypuff. Good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here. Similar, but not familiar. Oh, time. Time for a Gigaton Hammer. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. Definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Might as well take a look around back. Yeah, I figured. Quiet minute. Yeah, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. I've been wondering about that myself. That Pokemon was one of these. What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. All of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to Pokemon known as Donphan, yet the difference such as its sheer size and shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. Monsters of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. Maybe. They definitely do look different, at least. I've never seen any of them in a Pokédex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor? Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. Summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So that thing my mom spent forever researching down there, she actually got working? Indeed, well, the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Now that's horrifying. You... Why do you call us here Area Zero? Arvin, if possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It would be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Oh, that book she told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Record of the explanation that the author Heath went on with in the Great Career of Paldea. The book has the name Sada written on it in clumsy handwriting. Take care of it for me, okay? What are your parents like, Demona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Roton Phone Company. Wait, how do you know about that? Everyone knows that. He's famous. I guess I looked into him for my own research, too. Home reasons. So Demona is actually some pampered little princess from a rich family. Yeah, no way. That's not my thing. So, yeah. I guess you could say mother and father were, like, hands off, but in a good way. The big sister probably took business, so they pretty much let me do what I wanted. Wait, you call them mother and father? Oh, come on, you stinking giraffe rig! Eesh, I'm in the middle of breathing. That is some pampered little princess stuff right there. Ah, I like that Penny. Why is your family super normal then? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like super overprotective, you mean? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames for me like Pin Pin. The most annoying guy in the world, period. He's the worst. How about you? Your mother seems super nice. Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich she made. Really? Wish I could have seen it, but it tasted great. Alright, our research station. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. I'm gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, such a worry worked. Huh? See? See? Wait a second. This is just like the time Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along? Oh, you battled one of these before? Marvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, he and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Come on, just land the X kick. Thank you. Seriously? You missed? There you go. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before a crater get-together? Jealous. If we got things from literal ancient times roaming around Perdea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like oh-so-brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. Come on, let's get into that research station. To take a look behind, as always, before I go inside. Just a lemonade. And there's another Pokeball in the middle of the room. And made it to station number 3. About how doing after that walking and battling and whatnot. Anyone need a rest? You and rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. Just I've been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. Pokemon here in Arizio came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that's also one of these ancient Pokemon? You're right. Huh. I think you're onto something. Kinda giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds pasty. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey Arvin, you had Koraidon's ball and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? They'll remember that from way back. No wonder you're everyone's low star pupil. Guess I've got no choice then, but to tell you what I know. Pokemon Koraidon, that is. It was found by my mom when I was working our time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor? Koraidon, which I entrusted to him, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis, its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Cyclosaur, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. And that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Any other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What, their family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. Heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. We could proceed. Please disable the next lock using the central panel. Only one remains. Please continue on to the final research station. I don't mind. The Koraidon's an ancient Pokemon. No wonder no one's seen it before. You gotta let me battle Koraidon right now. It won't come out of its Pokeball. Oh, right. That was the first I heard of it coming from the past myself. There's some weird Pokemon I brought home all of a sudden. I left together at the Lighthouse Lab for a while. Made me promise to keep her secret. I had to take care of it for her too. That's why he knew so much about it. Yeah, but then one day Koraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. The folks living up seeing it. Once that happened, my mom took it and went back to Area Zero. Guess that makes sense. Ah, frickin' Gibble. Seriously? I never caught that Gibble? Huh. Come on, can't you stay in the ball for once? Yeah, I know it missed. Come on, just stay in the ball. I got two more Pokemon to pick up. Screamtail and Glamora. There we go. Come on! Really? Man, I just wish for once that there would be a slight inconvenience. People found out it'd be all over the news. Didn't see my mama crying again after that for ages. Looking back on it now, it seems stupid, but I feel like I lost my mom because of Koraidon. It was the worst feeling ever. Hey, Koraidon, for everything about it. Jay, I'm just trying to avoid these things. This is why I really wish there was such a thing as Repel right now. Sorry for not telling you what I knew sooner. You should... Sorry. Shoot, that's the coolest ever, and you didn't tell any of us that. Or would... Hey, before we got here. Dang, you guys. Harsh. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Try to catch a scream tail. There we go. Easiest one to catch. There's only been one report saying of this Pokemon. It resembles a mysterious creature depicted in Onedic Expedition Journal. The Dunsparce. Come on. I always hate when it does the whole triple jiggle and you don't get it. I really hate this Espathra being in my head. Come on! 2 triple jiggles in a row? I got a question. Why the heck does the Dunsparce even get access to Hurricane? There's no way those wings can whip up a Hurricane. Yeah. Let's see if the timer ball works. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. The prepper's down there somewhere, waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright team, watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place is like some from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already did some. My bad. Is this me, or the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody. Let's keep moving. We gotta go all the way down. So Koraidon came to our age through the time machine. They had lived here a while with the professor along with another one of its kind. That seems to be the story. So we brought it back home, kinda, or is it its second home at least? Guess the place should be familiar to it, sure. That's great. A chance to unwind and bask in the familiarity. That doesn't exactly jive with how it's been acting all spooked since it got here. Doesn't seem eager to come out of its ball anytime soon either. Really? Thought I was just scared because we were so high up. Who said I was scared of heights? Even how Koraidon was acting earlier, I think some had happened to it here. Sometimes you get all shaky seeing a place you've got bad memories of. It was the same for me when I was being ignored by everyone in class. Just thinking about school made me want to hide away somewhere, so I know how it feels. Penny. Well, maybe it got hurt down here in the hero, just like my boss did. Can't know for sure, but it doesn't change into its battle form anymore, right? So I think it's possible. That's so sad. You gotta do something to make it feel better. No, I'm not just saying that because I super badly want to battle Koraidon myself. Seriously, at least you said it and not one of us. Oh no, you're kind of unbelievable in a mostly good way. There's a flutter main. Get over here. Actually, yeah, booster energy. Maybe I like a dust ball better. Apparently not. Yeah, this got hurt. Come on. I hate the frickin' triple jiggle doesn't work. Yeah, you have that long enough. Next Pokemon. I think it's best to swap you in. First capture. There we go. Similar to this Pokemon, Fluttermane, creature mentioned in a certain book. what happened? This place is a mess. Looks like someone went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? Sorry. Hello, children? Come again? What the heck? Stop that, you're creeping us out. Miscellaneous restart. Professor might be having some weird connection problems or something. It was definitely weird, at least. Almost like, I don't know. She meant it as a joke. It wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. Know what you need to do. Better press it. Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. There was definitely something off about the professor just now, right? Maybe it was just a dramatic flare to get us all jazzed up for adventuring. What? That got you jazzed? Yeah? Maybe even big time jazzed. You need to go see a doctor. That's just not right. I'm pretty sure that call was really... Never mind, it's nothing. What's wrong, Arvin? Seem kinda down. No matter how things turn out, I'm counting you to see this through. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it. Ready to see if those legends of the treasure down here are for real? Yeah, right. That's just the fluff they write to fail test books. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? Oh, wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar power. This energy can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It's the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. This entire building's been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. Professor simply implied something important about the Terror Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed. Though not may know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should open now. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with dangerous Pokemon inside. It will likely make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. The 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well, then open the gate. You got me and him here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Now then, that puts all my worries to rest. Open the gate to the Zero Lab? Sure. Hold it. Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come us, then shouldn't we have Koraidon help? Yeah, if Koraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. It can't enter its battle format in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ain't all those Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go on, let Koraidon out. Sure. Alright, come on. We've got Koraidon ready. It's time to open that gate. Here's the Koraidon. What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. Quite right. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Ugh, really, Nimona? For real? Just look at Koraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly a pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be able to go. You'll be going toe to toe against that jerk. If you know, if you want to. Sorry, guess that doesn't really help. Do you think that Archaridon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? Didn't the professor say dangerous Pokemon will come out from inside? I mean, from inside the gate, we just... Yeah, like... Incoming! You've been surrounded. It's very obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. No way we can handle this money. They're all ancient Pokemon. We've got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. This is my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, let's do this together. Nexus. Wow, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. You're on our side. Still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Almost done being the game. Yeah, I'm pretty close. Why are they coming at me? I'll be out here. I'm pretty much at the final parts. Ancient past must have been terrifying. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. Gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Hold on, Nimona. And why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? Can't wait for the next for that instant death anime to come out and that Kenpachi versus Unohana next episode. Yeah, true. Should be interesting. I hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with that stuff. Let's go for the strong looking one first. I hope they'll have godly animation for that, just like Ichigo and Yamamoto. Yeah, one thing's for certain, the Bankai of Unohana is not good. They're not gonna skip out on Unohana's Bankai. See, the power of friendship has perfectly in sync. All thanks to our titan hunting together. You're scared, huh? You worried you might have to face that one of your kind? Then let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and my boss up here can take care of them. So, you take care of your partner there and go take care of business. Got it. Glad to see you've got some faith in us at last. Boss up can't wait to bow either. Right on. Really ruined my whole childhood, you know? That's not like seeing you cowering and scared off. Your wits' end makes me feel ain't better about it. You've got amazing powers. You just use them. You've got us too. So, don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave and stand up and fight. Classroom of the Elite, a good watch? Eh? Very good. He and I and Nakoji actually do his thing is always fun. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. As I was thinking about continuing it on, I'm on episode 3. Yeah, that's for you. Thank you for coming. Oh, back to your ball. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you're traveled with. You're Koraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is some for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Sada. And who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. Passed away? Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for Koraidon to survive and thrive. As why she threw herself in front of Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. Have you seen the names that you sent me? Yeah, I've seen them. I'm still looking through them. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavo and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. The reason I asked you to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Booster energy. Night Nexus. Elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. It's truly a great relief to me that you came. I'll answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What is this time machine? A time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back to the present. As he was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from an early age. What you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is an AI, really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculated are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish? What happened to the professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in its professor's place. Black. Anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony, but these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past. This energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the great AI that the original professor ever devised. You have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dreams Sada once cherished. Sure. I appreciate your willingness to help. And there's a Pokeball in the middle of the room again. Behold. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Alright, I know what's coming up next, but before that, I need to use the restroom one more time, because I know it's going to take a minute. Okay, I'm back. stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. It was very likely the professor put the final key we would need in that book of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the time machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, afraid I will become no more than a battle machine bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all battles that are carried out by various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in my way. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. This is the power of the ancient past holds. Pleasant. Splendid, isn't it? Now this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand ancient Pokemon weaknesses? Yeah, I looked it up. That was a crit. Just as calculated, a critical hit to your Pokemon. This time you simply gave up, child. Not happening. Tail. Time for Gigaton Hammer. Shocks. Imagine you can best clouds of data at my disposal with your human brain. No thunderbolts. Just live one. Ah, darn it. Up and cleanse, but actually, that was just the high roll. Oh well. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. This got hurt. Seriously? Survive one, Diane. Oh, come on! My best option is to max revive cleanse. Come on, it lived on 1. Wow, that was great. What? Some sort of error has occurred? Recalculating for critical damage. And the freeze! I'll take it. Wins. End this. Possible. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long. Our... Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? Can it be? Obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. Is keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Sada's ID. Program initializing, gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? Crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. I can't even get them open. It's totally cheating, and you call yourself an adult. Into its battle form. Let's go, Crichton. You got this. You will fall here within the Garden Paradise and achieve nothing in the end. will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goal will be eliminated. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there. It says that I am superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. Took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Oh my, can we really pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. The Terror Orb is glowing. Right on. Terrestrialize and finish this off. Thanks for the Omni boost. Time for a Dragon type Terra Blast. You defeated the Paradise Protocol. You did it. It's not going berserk anymore. How very astounding. I think you would manage to defy even the original Professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you chose to not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold out faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may be, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever path you choose for yourselves. Now, with pride. I thank you. I thank all of you. I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I'm still here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures that machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. No, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way you and together working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you sought strength and to do better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. And the way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never cease to seek nor fight for a treasure all your own. The way you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure. Above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. What? You cannot just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. this what it really feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, everyone, it is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. How could you just go? Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kinda already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but it said my name, using her voice and wearing her face. Even if it was fake, it felt real. You know? So I just... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. This could ride on his head too. Oh, but that battle form. How cool is that? It's so strong. I used to nudge at me with a belly rub while it's huge like that. I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. He and Koraida just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks. Yeah, that's my bud for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? Let's go home. You said, come on everyone, let's make our way home. Hope it didn't crash. There we go.
You see tonight.
And there's Ed Sheeran. Don't want to be copyrighted. Anyway, There are a lot of people, but I gotta admit, this story is pretty good. I've played quite a few Pokemon games in my time, but the story is very compelling. Each one had its own kind of thing. The Elite Four was pretty much the tamest, but let's face it, you know where to go and you know what to expect. But the Titans and Starfall Street definitely had its own story and the way to go about things. And I can't be mad about the whole gameplay. I couldn't get a shiny throughout this whole series, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Plus, sometimes you'd pass by a shiny that barely looked any different. But either way, I'm happy. And I appreciate you guys sticking around throughout this series. I'll wrap things up after the credits finish rolling. Truly will be interesting to see what comes out next in the Pokemon genre. We'll probably get some DLC from what everybody's been saying, all things considered. I wonder what's going to happen after the DLC. Are there Legends or Gen 10? I just hope that they'll have less bugs on Gen 10. That's all I hope for. As no offense, everybody said this, but to be perfectly honest, I'd rather have a Pokemon game that's pretty much made like every other year than, have it rushed out. Most people would have been fine if it came out like at the end of November. They would have been fine with that. But for all its flaws, all its ups and downs, that's like I said, I had fun. I gotta admit it. Some of these battles weren't easy. Didn't have my starter with me, but I pulled through. Anyway, if you made it to this part of the whole stream or something, whenever you're watching it, go ahead and tell me what your favorite Pokemon from Gen 9 was. And as always, I do appreciate you hanging out. If you enjoy my content, hit the subscribe button and the like button, because it really means a lot to me, all things considered. And we should be hitting the end of the credits soon. Okay, I think I can turn the music back on since Ed Sheeran is over. Thank you, treasured friends. Yeah, I don't think a better phrase sums this up. Calling all students to the rector's office. Anyway.